Hello everyone, welcome again. And as I told you, we are going to create a separate video for the configuration part of the online book shop, or you can say online book store. So here in this video, I'm going to discuss like how can you configure the project after taking from the code one at your machine, and what is the source code flow and how the things are working in this project. So this is the dummy video. So for the configuration part, when you buy that project from the code one, and we'll share a rar file with you, and this will look like this. We'll share this rar file with you, and you can take the rar file from us, like when you are going to mail us that we need a project, and we'll share that bookstore project this rar file with you, and you just need to download from your mailbox and save it at your inside your project or somewhere inside your drive. And when you are going to extract that file, to extract this file you need a WinRAR. If you don't have WinRAR, just go on the Google and type here WinRAR, and you can easily download from the internet to extract the rar files. So the extension is rar, so you must need that WinRAR to extract that file. So just right click on the, after installation of WinRAR, just right click here and click on the extract here. So let's talk about the content in the project and the folder. So in this folder, this is your database file, the first one, and the second folder is your entire project build in Maven, and in the third is the report section. So currently the report is currently here is some diagrams, which is like your diagram of the project, flow sequence diagram of the project, you can say this, and the next one is there, the flow chart, and all the diagrams are available in there. And I will add project report also in this. And let's see how can you configure that project in your machine. So to configure, you need to follow some basic of Java configuration. Like for example, just go on the Google and search Java web project configuration by code one. So when you open this first link, and I will provide that link in description box also for the configuration, you can check the link. So the first thing you must need in your system is JDK Java Development Kit. So how can you install? There is a step-by-step process is there. If you don't get that JDK, or not able to get JDK from the Google, from the internet, you can download the JDK from this link, and click on the link. You will install the download, or you can follow this video, that it will help you install the complete JDK in your machine. And the second thing is after installation of the JDK, you just need to verify inside your C drive program file Java folder JDK is must be available. The second thing, you need to install IDE in your machine. So as I'm using STS IDE, you guess it's optional, it's not compulsory. You can use Eclipse also. So how to download that Eclipse and how STS and how to install. So this is the reference video for this. You can follow this video and easily configure STS. For example, in my machine I have that STS. So how I configure this STS and IDE in my machine, this is this video is all about that. And the next thing that you need to install in your machine is MySQL. So MySQL, must need the MySQL. So how to download and install the complete MySQL in your machine. So this is the reference video for this, and if you want download that video, if you want download that complete MySQL, so you can follow this link. So this link will help you to download the complete rar file of the MySQL, and follow this video to install and configure the MySQL. So after the complete process, you will get this kind of MySQL workbench to work on it. So MySQL, the database is done, your IDE is done, and the JDK is also done. Make sure these three things are available on your machine. one more thing you need to keep as a download is a server. So server, as we are using the MySQL Tomcat server, so you can download the Tomcat server from this link. So these are the four main required things to configure project at your machine, and all the download links and the reference video step by step is available on this link. So we'll share this link in a description box. You can directly go through and you can download these things and install accordingly. So I have already these things like I have that STS tool, I have that MySQL Workbench, and I have configured that Tomcat server also here. So for example, you have that project file, that project.rar file you have, and you have installed these all things. Next, what you need to do, to just open your STS and close, you will get this type of blank video at the very first. So just go over the file section and click on the import, and as we are using the Maven project, so just go on the side of Maven and select existing Maven project, click on the next, and just browse the file where you keep that file. For example, in my case, I keep that file in the desktop, so I just switch to the desktop, and inside my Java project folder, here is that project, as I told you, online bookstore. So I click on this and just make sure the checkbox is checked and click on finish. It will take some sort of time, like to importing the Maven project and importing all the dependencies. So let it be processed and until we can import the database. So again, in this folder I have database also. So how to import database in MySQL? So for example, you have that MySQL and you want to import that project, just go on the server, data import, inside the server data import, and select that import from the self-contained file. Just browse that file and again switch that folder where you keep your project, so Java tutorial, inside this, inside database, and select that file and click start import. It will take some seconds to import. So import is running and I guess it's done. Yeah, it's done. Now just refresh from this button and check the new entry here for the big bookstore. You can check here the big store is available. Right click on this, and the database is also there. So the database is imported. So make sure take a reminder of this, like the database username will be root and the password will be also root, ROOT. So it will be help you, like in this project we are using the database username as a root and the password as a root. I will show you how can you change the things also in the project. So I guess the configuration is also done. The project is import successfully, and if you see the online bookstore, and here you can see some errors are there. This error is because it's taking Java 1.5, but as a requirement we need Java 1.8. so we need to build the project. So just right click on the project, go inside your property or build path. You can go directly on the build path, or the other option, you can go inside the property, inside the build Java build path. Inside the Java build path you can see it's J2SE 1.5. just switch to library tab, select the JRE system and click on the edit button and select the 1.8, click on the finish, order and export, click JRE system library 1.8, apply. And one more thing you need to check is Java facts. So just go into the project facts, the very next step, let it be load, and here also as a Java version we need to select 1.8. click on the apply, click on the close, and you can see the error is gone. And now we need to run the project. So right click on the project, run as, run on server, It's asking me to restart the server or continue because I have already configured that project with that server. So let me delete the server and configure it again, so it will help you to follow the steps. So right now I'm going to delete this server, and for so I deleted that project from here, and that that server from here. And when I click on the run as server, so it will ask me the local server. So by default it will show you the server provided by the STS tool. So I need to choose a server manually, so I just switch to the Apache and I select my version, and here click on the next. So when I click on the next, it will take automatically. In your case, let me remove it from here also, and please, now when I click on the next, it will open that pop-up for me. So you can go over the browse file where you keep your Tomcat. Like in my case, I keep that in C drive, and you can download the Tomcat server, that is yeah, you can download this server from this link and keep that RAR file inside your C drive, like, and extract that particular downloaded file, and you can keep that file in your C drive or somewhere where you want. Just browse that file from that location, click on next and finish. Now server is imported and it's going to be run our project. So after execution you will get some errors related to the path, and let's see how can you solve that errors. Yeah, project is deployed successfully and logged in. These are some dummy images. When I click on the login and just check the database and the login credential, admin@ and 123. It's logged in successfully. So it's logged in successfully, it means the database's connectivity is fine. So database connectivity is fine, it means it's using the correct database entry. In case if you are not able to find the database, able to log in, and you are using some different kind of password or username in your database, and you want to change that ID password, you want to make that same ID password in your project also. So how can you change that? Just go inside your SRC main resource, click on the in co books store bundle, and then you will find a file which is called the system.properties, which is responsible to handle all your drivers and all the common things. So as a database connection parameter, there is a comment, and you can see the JDBC MySQL com dot localhost 3306 and book store, because there is name of my project, name of my database, and this is the port number. So if you are your MySQL is running on a different port, you can change the port number from here. And if you are using Java 8 MySQL 8 version, so you can change the driver name here also, and this is the main username and the password. So you can, if you are using some different kind of password, so you can change that username password here inside the system.property file. So make sure you are able to log in first successfully. And the second error you will get when you are going to add a new book. So when I click on the add book, for example, I click on the price, and let's, for example, I choose an image, and from the desktop itself, let's see, I select this image, and let's see, for the PDF section I select a PDF, and I enter some description here. When I click on the save, it will give me an error. So just understand the error is get that's file not found exception. It means it's not getting a proper path. So how can you set the path of that file? So if you see in the same file, just go into the SRC main resource in co book store bundle and system.property file. I'm using some kind of a static path inside that image path or PDF path. So how can you change path? This is my current path of my system, but right now I'm using the different location, and you of course you are also going to use a different location of your folder. So just go into the bare web, open this image folder. So how can you explore the path of this folder? Just right click on this, go into the property, and this is the path of your folder. Just click on this icon. It will directly redirect on that particular folder. Just open this folder and copy that entire folder, entire path. Like right click on this, copy. In my case it's showing this path, maybe in your case it will show you different path. So just copy that path inside this image path and copy that particular path. So when you copy, it will copy as a single slice. So you make sure you need to manually enter one more slice, one more backslash here. That's done. Same thing you need to follow for the PDF folder. So right click on this PDF property, click on this icon, open the PDFs, copy this entire path and change the PDF path. Do not change the variable name because it's using the entire project. Just change that path. So click on this. So just enter one more slash here. So just save that file, make sure every time when you make changes it's saved. Now run that project again. This time also it will work fine. Yeah, I want to restart it. So project is going to deploy completely now and it will work fine. So let me log in again, admin 123, and this time we are going to add a new book. Enter a book name, paid free. Choose an image, so I choose this image. Choose a PDF for that book, I choose this PDF, and click some description, click on save. Oh, again I did some mistake, like it's using C user desktop Java Pro. The system cannot find that specific path. So there is some main is the mistake. Let me check. Main Java web PDF. Let me check the another part. Which was this? Okay, I missed that slash, so I need to enter this. And again for the PDF I change it, so let me check the PDF. Now sometime you did some minor mistake and you have to pay a lot for this, so make sure you are adding every slash carefully. So again I'm going to repeat the same process. Yes. So this time double everything is done. Again save it. I'm going to refresh the page again. Just go into back click and click on the save. Just refresh the page 2 or 3 times due to the cookies and click on the paid 2 3 4. Choose a file like this, choose PDF, and that's one. Click on the save. C user HP desktop. Okay, I missed one more slash here in the between the bookstore and HRC. So let me check. Okay, here we missed that. Let me verify once more time, like everything is done carefully. Done. Yeah. Hope so. This time it will work. So this is the main part whenever you are using any kind of images folder and you need to set a particular path. So this is really challenging part. So when I click on the PDF, click on the description, click on the save. After SRC and main, it's missing a slash here. No, it's there. I guess this time we need to restart the server again. So this is the real-time scenario and you also face this problem, so to follow the same way you will easily get success. Like some changes is not reflected instantly, you need to restart the servlets. So you need to restart the server. So again I'm gonna restart the server and let me check. Hope this time it will work fine. Here I missed that one. When I click on the login, I'm gonna log in as admin. Click on the aid book and enter some number, paid 1 2 3 4, choose an image, and also this time it will work. Yeah, it's done. Right. So when I switch to the book section, you can see the new entry here. You can see right now it's not loading the image, so you can refresh the project, or will show you how can you directly refresh the project. When I refresh the project and refresh it, format my section, so easily you will get that image while like when the library or this folder will refresh. Okay, or you can make it automatically, like if you're gonna go and select here for the preference, search here for the preference, inside your preference just go into the preference, search, let me check. Inside the preference, journals, look for the server environment is okay. To refresh that image automatically, you just need to open your preference of your IDE, and inside your IDE you need to check the inside the journal, the first thing you need to check the workspace at the end. So make sure this 3 icon is checked already, like refresh on the axis, and this thing workspace is 5, it's fine, no issue. Just make sure refresh on axis, refresh using the native bookstore pooling. This two thing is there. One more thing you can check inside their startup and shutdown workspace. This is the 10-second, and sorry, here refresh workspace on a startup is checked. So just click on apply, and you can easily search in the quick search preference. When you type this preference, you will get this kind of reference. So you need to check the preference. Open this and change it, and now check the entry is not available. Just delete it. I'm gonna add another one. For example, this time we are going to free image and select the image, select a PDF, and then click on the save successfully. Let's go in the book section. You can see this time this image is also displaying here. So this is the complete configuration of the project. So it's due to that error of the path is take too long, and if you want to see the demo of the project, we'll provide the link in the description. This is the demo of the project available on the YouTube and Code1 channel, so you can check the demo also, like how the things are working in the complete detail. So this all video dedicated to configuration part. Will provide the tar file, and after the tar file you need to follow these steps to configure or make it run that project at your machine. And in case after that follow that video, if you get any kind of problem or error you are facing, we'll solve that errors to connect with you remotely, like we'll connect your machine remotely from our end and we'll solve that issue. So in this video I missed that one part, like project source code explanation and how these things are linked, and the next video of this bookstore will complete how the code is working for the project. Thank you.